Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum, warahmatullahi, wabarakatuh. And greetings, everyone. My name is Jamal, and this is the first video from Harimau, India. And today I will be telling you about a series that is more bizarre than JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and it is just as fun to read. And that series is called Luffy's Bizarre Adventure, aka One Piece. The plot of One Piece is as follows. 20 years ago, Pirate King Goldie Roger was executed. But before his death, he told everyone that he had hidden his treasure far away, and that in order to find it, they would have to search the entire world. And this was the beginning of the great age of piracy. Years later, our protagonist, Monkey D. Luffy, now vows to go find the One Piece treasure that Roger left behind and become the new king of the pirates. But Luffy is not working alone, and in fact he has his own crew of trusted crewmates called nakamas in Japanese. He starts with only 2 of them and ends up with 9 of them eventually. And in fact, one of the themes of One Piece is friendship and crewmates and the value of friendship. Now, a key feature of this particular world is the existence of devil fruits. These are magical fruits such that if you eat one, you gain a new ability. But it comes at a cost. And that cost is that once you have consumed the devil fruit, you will never be able to swim in the sea ever again. On the positive side, however, you get a new ability. And in the case of Luffy, this ability is the ability to turn his entire body into rubber. And this is very effective because he doesn't need to take blunt force, and he can also punch very hard as he is doing now. My own personal experience with One Piece began a few years ago when I and one of my relatives went into a bookstore and we were just browsing around the comic books and we found a very unusual comic book in this section. So on the back cover of the comic book was this small color spread, and it's very bizarre, and that is what piqued our interest to go in deeper. We looked into the book itself and we found this even more unusual picture of a man lying on his back eating donuts and for some reason really enjoying himself. He's just fighting an enemy who he has buried under a pile of candy and who has now eaten his way out of the candy and is now coming to fight. I can't elaborate the scene because of spoilers, but after seeing the scene, we were like, sure, let's see what this series brings. I can't think of this scene without laughing. We didn't do much reading of the series then, but then when the COVID lockdown came, we were both free, both at home, and so yeah, I read a lot. I'm currently up to date with the series. One Piece is a huge series. I don't know how to put this into words, so I'll just show you a few figures. Let's take a look at the next slide. So at the time of writing, this is what One Piece looks like. Amazingly, it's even older than I am. Now when it comes to how popular One Piece is, well, I'm taking most of these figures from this video by another professional YouTuber called Grand Line Review. The link will be in the description below. I recommend you check out his video on this, it documents it very well. But here are some figures that I picked up off the Grand Line Review video, and they will shock you. Once again, just look at those figures. It is the 20th most grossing franchise in all of history. It's even more than Lord of the Rings. It's close to beating Toy Story. It is the 12th most best-selling series of all time, and that becomes even more remarkable when you realize that the number 1 is William Shakespeare. There's only 10 people separating him and Oda. And it also recently surpassed Batman in popularity, leaving only Superman as the only comic that is still got more sales than One Piece. So now for pros and cons of the series. Now, I know it sounds childish and simple to say, oh, it was just a perfect series and nothing wrong with it, but One Piece actually does come pretty close to this. It's really good. I can't give any details because spoilers, but it's a really good storyline, really good foreshadowing, excellent plot, and
incredible art style, and I can give you an example of the art style without spoiling anything for you.
This is the sort of art style that has held up the series over the last 23 years. Combine this with remarkable consistency and plot, and you get One Piece. But there are some things that will may deter you from this series. Like, it's extremely long. It's an extremely long series, as I've said before. And I'm a manga reader, so I don't know about this, but it's heard the anime fans really complain about how badly done the anime is. But yeah, that's all I can find. It's not really much. So yeah, to sum up, I would say that I would definitely recommend you read it. It's a great series. I really loved it. You probably will too. It's wonderful. Now you'll want to know where to find it. So as an anime fan, I don't know where you'll find the anime, but I can tell you about the manga. So there's an app called Manga Plus. You can get it on Google Play Store. Here's the link. The link will also be given in the description below. So when you go to Google Play Store, this is what you will see. This is the Manga Plus. So you just install it. So you can read the current chapters being published right now in a number of languages as well as English. You can choose your own native language. Or you can read a re-edition starting from the first, but I wouldn't really recommend that because it will take a long time, and the only options are English and Spanish. At the end of this chapter, they'll have this button. You can click it to find a site where you can get it by paying for it month, and that way you can read the full series. It's not very expensive. It's very cheap. There's a lot of things where they'll scan and translate, but that's illegal. It's better to read on the official Viz Media site. Read full volumes, you can always buy them on Amazon or other book sites. They're available there. That's it from Harimau India. Please like and definitely do comment. I would like to know what your thoughts. Assalamualaikum, warahmatullahi, wabarakatuh, and goodbye. Thank you for watching.